Most of us are hunkering down. New York City Department of Sanitation crews have been working since yesterday to clear the roads and make sure they were ready for this huge snowfall. So joining us now, Acting Commissioner of the Department of Sanitation, Javier Lojan. Good morning, or good afternoon to you. Thanks so much for joining us.
Hi, good afternoon. Thank you for having me.
So tell us what the situation is right now. I live here in Manhattan, drove cross town to come to work this afternoon, and I have to tell you that it's like the snow, by the time you plow the roads, they're covered with snow again. I mean, the roads were treacherous, even just heading through Manhattan. So what's the conditions on the roads right now throughout the city?
Yeah, exactly. We were seeing some snowfall rates at 1 to 2 inches per hour. So like you said, we're plowing the snow and it immediately gets covered right away. So it's been tough. You know, the snowfall rates have been a challenge, but not only that, it's been very, very cold. So, you know, the salt takes a little more time to be effective, even though we add some calcium chloride, which helps aid that. You know, my drives throughout the city, the windshield and the windshield wipers are freezing up and icing up. So it's tough for everybody to just get around and see. The visibility has been tough. So, you know, but, you know, the operator's doing a great job. You know, we're going up and down the, you know, the highways, the major roadways, and all the side streets. So I think we're doing a great job so far. We just, you know, have to keep continuing on and obviously ask everybody for some patience.
Yeah, patience is a good thing. I just saw a car stuck on 42nd and 2nd. New Yorkers jumping into action to help get that car moving once again. But as you are out and about right now, and I saw there were just 4 plows that came down 2nd Avenue, you know, one after another to clear the street. Are you seeing areas in the city that are worse than others in terms of getting these streets cleared?
Yeah, our internal reporting, we have our field supervisors go out and just take our own internal measurements just for awareness, and we're seeing Staten Island has been getting the brunt of it. You know, they have one of the higher amounts compared to the rest of the city. But we have, you know, a full plowing and spreading operation all over the city. So, you know, we're prepared for it, and we just have to continue, you know, this going on all night. You know, we're on 12-hour split shift operation, so we have over 2,500 sanitation workers, you know, coming in at 7 p.m. again, and we're just going to continue this on until we get it all cleared up.
Yeah, how have people been cooperating, at least on the roadways? Because I'm curious to know, first of all, how many snowplows you have out there, and are they finding that people are heeding the warning and staying off the road so they can clean up?
Yeah, unfortunately, we're not seeing that. I mean, in the morning, there were a lot more cars than I had hoped to see. We are seeing a lot less now, so I think people are realizing if you go out, you might get stuck. What we are seeing, though, is some of the cars that don't have four-wheel drive are getting stuck. You know, it could be a slight incline. You know, we're plowing it, we're salting it, but it's still very slippery and icy, so they're getting stuck, and then it's created an issue for our operators. So, you know, just look, obviously, you know, we understand people have to be out, but just take it easy. Or, you know, if you have to be on the road, maybe take an alternate route that doesn't have as much inclines as, you know, the other streets.
Commissioner, you know, as we look at 42nd and 2nd right now, you can kind of see what we're talking about. I know you're on the phone, but for viewers at home, that the roads are just tough to clear, right? But the issue is this is a 1-2 punch, right? Once the snow stops, these frigid temperatures are going to remain well below freezing. So what is your plan, or what is the reality for New Yorkers who might say, well, the roads don't look clear? So what's the reality?
Yeah, the reality is exactly that. Our plows are intentionally raised 2 inches off the ground because we have to account for sewer covers and other obstructions on the road so we don't trip our plows. So we're never going to see blacktop once our plows go by. Our salt spreaders will be going around and salting the streets consistently around the clock. And because of the cold temperatures, that will take some time. So the reality is, you know, as long as the streets are passable, please, you know, take it easy. But give it some time. You know, once the blacktop will take some time to, you know, for you to see that once we get our salt spreaders out there, you know, a few times around.
With this snowstorm, though, what's the status of any kind of garbage pickup over the next few days?
So that's still to be determined. I mean, we all caught up for the end of the week, so Saturdays collections were up to date. Sunday's a non-collection day, so we should be fine. And then, you know, tomorrow we'll reassess. We have some, you know, some hired equipment coming in from some contractors to assist us. And we have some hired snow shovelers as well. So I think we're going to make that assessment later on today and see. So there will be some impacts. So we obviously ask the public to be patient there as well, you know, because they are the same workers that pick up the trash are the ones that are plowing the streets and clearing the sidewalks.
Yeah, I know you got the secondary and tertiary. Oh,
that's your favorite word.
First tertiary of the coverage so far to get those smaller utility vehicles into those streets. Commissioner, I know you're very busy. Thank you to the men and women to the Sanitation Department for keeping those streets clear, and good luck as the storm continues.
Great. Thank you for having me. Have a good day.